Happy Saturday from our nation's capital. The #1 team in the country for the 4th straight week rolls into town. The UConn Huskies and the Georgetown Hoyas in a classic Big East rivalry renewed. Today's starting lineups brought to you by Jeep. There's only one. You know, we were chatting with Kamani Young before the game, and he said, one thing that makes us different this year, we have 5 guys that can get 20 on any given night. Meanwhile, for Georgetown, they'll look to get a big game from Jaden Epps and Supreme Cook. Good crowd on hand for this game. The second meeting between these two programs this season. Georgetown kept it close in the first meeting. UConn wound up winning by double figures. And here we go from Capital One Arena. The #1 team in the country controls the tip. Here is Cam Spencer, who has been this team's leading scorer in Big East play. And right down to Alex Caravan. Nearly coughed it up. Now Caravan tries a 3 and puts it in.
Well, I talked about in the opening.
Donovan Clingan out with injury. And Georgetown won the offensive rebounding battle. But right now it's UConn winning from deep. Great feed. Backdoor. Caravan pays it off.
And that was just a setup by Caravan.
Here comes Spencer. Caravan takes it all the way. Georgetown still scoreless from distance now. 0 for 4. Caravan takes it to the cup, counted and one. Double figures already for Alex Caravan.
Georgetown got a shot by somebody different than Epps, but as you see Newton, we talked about him in the open. Our point guard, he comes in, contributing. Look at the transition right there, the rim running.
In his first season at Georgetown.
Oh, absolutely.
Stephon Castle, the best freshman in the Big East. Good by Jalen Stewart.
All the things you need to be a good defensive team.
Castle, went for the hammer, and a second opportunity for Caravan. Pays it off from the top of the key. A triple for Alex Caravan.
Connected defensively that they force you into taking, either they force you into now having a late clock.
And that was just wide open.
National championship, and it's all about Matt. OMG, coming out this timeout with a baseline out of bounds play.
Castle a 3. 2 of UConn's last 3 games. 6-time freshman of the week in the Big East as Johnson has another 2-hand jam on the feed from Cam Spencer.
That UConn team versus this team that's on all cylinders is totally different.
Castle, floater, got it. And now Stephon Castle 1 point away from double figures.
The beginning of the season showing his offensive repertoire, getting to the basket, but also creating 3-point shots.
Spencer rattles in a jumper. Caravan off the bounce. +1, counted in the foul. Diarra floats it in, counted in the foul. Back-to-back 3-point play opportunities.
For other guys, couldn't ask for anything more.
You want to talk about a quality shot? How about you give a 7'2" guy?
And absolutely, people are always looking for skilled guys who can make shots.
Like Caravan, bang from downtown.
Right on cue.
Caravan with the left hand, making it look easy this afternoon in D.C. Still shooting above 60% from the floor. Castle lays it in. The seas parted for the freshman. In the opening 20 minutes, they have just 11 points. Nearly halfway through the second half, but Samson Johnson has his second.
Being consistent. And people have to understand, Coach Cooley is going to have this thing rolling. This is the first year. He's dealing with some things right here he's never dealt with before. Losing games that are close. Nice move.
Well, this is the type of effort and tenacity we saw from Georgetown in the first half of the first meeting as Cam Spencer knocks one in from distance.
Has to continue to read the pulse of his team throughout the season and throughout a game. The freshman that's from this DMV area, Leesburg, Virginia, Solomon Ball, playing to do it.
And it's a little uncommon as Caravan knocks down a three. Flinging to Castle. Yes, sir, for the freshman.
It's hard to have patience in sports, but you have to have patience. He's going to get it going.
Well, remember, Dickie, when he took over Providence in 2011, Ed Cooley.
Ed Cooley's won a Big East championship. He's won Big East conference. He's been National Coach of the Year. Of course, it is hurting him.
Everything going in for the Huskies. 89 points for UConn on over 60% shooting. It's a season high. Fans want them to shoot it. They aren't. Huskies are going to walk out of here, Dickie, with their 12th straight win in conference play. It is the longest win streak in the Big East since 2015 when Villanova did it. And the #1 team in the country remains perfect at 7-0 as the #1 team in the country.
As you watch this game, you understand why UConn is the #1 team in the country and why they were the national champs.